Okay, I've been doing YouTube for over social media, really, but I've been doing social media for over 10 years, really 12 years, since 2014. Okay, so that's 11 to 12 years. And everything that I've learned, I'm showing you now is no BS, is no fluff, is no gatekeeping. Some of you guys, I'm going to assist you better and give you some tools that are actually fortify you better to actually help you move better. But what you need to know right now is all you need to actually start a YouTube channel. Okay, so a lot of people make this mistakes when they start out. This is kind of not like a hot topic. It is and it ain't. But when I started out, I researched. I did not have the tools that people have today. I researched. I had to code, had to research. I had to code. I was frustrating. I had long hours. I was dealing with a lot of stress when it come to trying to crack the code, if you will, on social media platforms. But first of all, you want to do the one thing you want to do first. Number one, you want to uh, pick the social media platform. That's what you need to choose first. A lot of people make that mistake and they spin the reel, spin the block, and they don't know which one they want to do. If you're young and you're ready to go, channels like or accounts or social media accounts like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, that'll be more likely probably your speed because it's fast, quick, and quick pace, and you have to move quickly, which is pretty much daily. And with TikTok, you have to do at least 3+ videos. Really, 4 is a sweet spot. 4+ videos daily in order to maintain. And this is no even 2 days off, no weekends. So keep that in mind. But this, to me, it's a recipe for burnout because that's hard to maintain. And most people, after they do that for about a year or two, they don't know how to monetize past $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. If you do this strategy that I'm showing you right here, you can scale up in 6 months, a year, and then make it a full-time career. You can brand your name and you can go way past 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 60, $100,000 monthly, not annually. Ask me how I know it. And you can continue to scale up and sustain this. So with the reason why I chose YouTube, and YouTube is less aggressive, is because back when I started, all I had to do was post 1 video a week. And I was growing like crazy. And surprisingly, that still exists today and they cater more to smaller YouTubes versus bigger YouTube. Hence why I started another channel and I'm trying to grow that. It's kind of a dead channel. I didn't do anything. It was a teaching channel for me. And by me just teaching, it still reached over 1,000 after about 2 years. Wasn't really doing much to it, but teaching about crypto and teaching about investments. It was kind of like my free for all channel, but I decided to change it over and actually work at it and work at it and work at it. I've turned a few channels into over 1,000, but you mess up the algorithm when you're doing things like that. So first of all, choose a lane that's not going to burn you out, because you must be consistent. And that's what a lot of people don't know. You have to be consistent. And to me, YouTube by far, I don't care what nobody say, I didn't tested a lot of them. If you're lazy like me and you don't like doing a lot of work, especially when you're just starting out and you have a 9-to-5 job and you have some kids, you got a spouse, you just life and life is life. And if you got that going on, you cannot be over there on TikTok. You cannot be on Instagram. You cannot be on Facebook. They require you to really honestly work. You can transition over there when you find out who you want to be, when you find out what you want to do, when you find out that you can really do this full time. But I'm going to show you tips, and I'm going to be going forward on this channel, how to make money on YouTube, on a social media platform. Why teach things that I don't really know nothing about? On my main channel, I have over 240,000 subscribers on there. And that channel got compromised because I was talking about health heavy. I'm a truth teller. And that one got a lot of flack when the actual situation happened in 2019 or 2020. Okay, so anybody that was dealing with health that couldn't stay within the community guidelines, your channel got hit hard, and mine got hit pretty hard. Luckily for me, it never got banned. So I'm revamping it. I'm going into the compliance and community guidelines, hence why you have to learn from someone that has done this before. Okay. So now that you know that you want to choose YouTube, and if you're on this channel and you pretty much saying, I want to use YouTube, I want to know what it's going to take. I want to know if I'm going to gain any money, if I'm gonna make any money. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you do not have to have thousands and thousands of followers to make money. You can make money with affiliate links. I'm gonna go into details with that in the other channels and other videos. Matter of fact, I have one here and I'm gonna talk about, and I'll go into that a little bit later because it's very useful. I use it on my main channel, and I'm telling you, when I grew and I grew and I grew and I grew, I grew using the tools that I didn't have to really search hard. I didn't have to go to Google AdSense, Google AdWords. Back in the day, it was heavily people were using Google AdSense and Google AdWords to learn how to put things together for their videos or their thumbnails or their titles. And that's where I was making a lot of mistakes at, and I didn't want to have to go through that. But anyways, let's go here. First of all, number one, the steps you want to choose, and I actually wrote them down because I wanted to make sure I did not miss anything for you to have it. The first steps you want to do is you want to actually find yourself a topic that people are searching for. And I'm gonna give you a tool and show you how I do that. The next step is you want to make yourself some good thumbnails. I was so lazy back then. I didn't care about no thumbnails. I didn't know how to search for someone to make a thumbnail for me. Canva wasn't out at the time that you can make it easy. ChatGPT wasn't out at the time to make it easy. The AI wasn't here to make it easy. I was struggling, but now you see I got me some thumbnails because I can kind of like do it myself, or you can outsource and have it made yourself. But number one is find a topic. Number one is to find a topic that people are searching for. That's automatic. Then the next thing you want to make sure is that you write a title that that spikes their interest. Okay. That makes them want to like, wow, I like this title. Okay. And it has to, and then also make sure you have, you hook them within the first 30 seconds, just like TikTok has you do, except it's not a struggle world. Okay. So that's, and number four, you want to make thumbnails. Like I said before, you want to make thumbnails that are catchy and they're not hard to do. You can kind of rinse and repeat this process every time you do it. And I'm going to give you some tools and show you how I do it. But this is pretty much what you do. And then you want to research. So you're really honestly going to do this once a week. Okay. Pick whatever day that you want throughout the week to be consistent, because I'm pretty sure you're lifing, you're doing things with jobs, you're doing things with a spouse, you're actually doing things with children, you're actually just trying to survive and everything. So doing things like that, you still have to be consistent whatever you do. You're being consistent with your children, you're being consistent with yourself, you're being consistent with your job. Why not be consistent with some of your dreams that you're trying to fortify and get through and you're trying to surpass? You have to get in that mind frame of being consistent. So once a week, however you package it up, get yourself together. You could choose Friday, you could choose a Saturday. I wouldn't choose Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because those are the times that you want to have for yourself. Don't choose days that are your off days that you pretty much are going to. Matter of fact, I would choose the days that are off days. Whatever off days you have, choose those days to take at least 2 hours for you to make sure you put the video together, these 4 steps together. You find your title, you find your hook that hooks people's curiosity, and you get your thumbnail together. And then you do the video. You get out and do the video. And those of you that want to know the steps on how to, you can use your cell phone, but I go into great detail with a course that I have that's less than $50. Okay. So to help you manifest yourself, those of you that have already searched and people are giving you one error and one stop shop on YouTube, have at it. But I wanted to make sure I at least have that. Everything that I talk about, I want to make sure I move you forward till you write the right tools that I've used, and I consolidate it so it can help you and assist you better. I don't really do coaching anymore. I don't do one-on-ones anymore. I don't do phone calls. That was a little bit more stressful. And I'm still currently doing kind of a class and Zooms, but and StreamYard with hundreds plus people. But I'm getting away from that as time going, because it does take a lot of your time and it takes a lot of my time. So I wouldn't say going that route. That is something that you don't want to do. The thing about it is, do as less time as you can. And that's why I had a YouTube course that was heavily in depth, and it was too much. So you don't really need a lot, when you know what to do. So I consolidated everything down with like these steps right here that I'm telling you right now. You need to have boom, 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 4 steps. And you can, but I added my camera equipment. You can start out with your cell phone. You can, if you don't want to start out with that, you can start out with a webcam. You know, just look up what's the best webcam. You can start out with an expensive camera. It all depends. You just need one of those to start out with a tripod and an actual ring light. And then you can either edit yourself or you can send it out to be edited. And it costs you less than $10, $15 when you're using something like fiverr.com. Okay, so now that we know the things that you need to do as steps, let me show you here. And the course is below if you decide to take the course and you want to just kind of have everything in one spot to like boom, 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 to take you to the next stage that you want to take you to, because you have to do those things. It's called a digital product to help individuals along. And this is a way that you have money. Once you're learning what to do, you can teach others. Okay, that's the actual formula. Once you learn what to do, you can teach others. Same thing you're doing at your 9-to-5 job. Same thing you're doing with your kids. Same thing you're doing with lifing. That's actual intelligence and something that you're knowledgeable in, and you can actually use that. But this is not a video on showing you how to make money. This is a video on showing you actually how to start a YouTube channel. So here's what I do when I go to want to find these titles and know what's going to actually research that's best for me. Okay, so I want to make sure you see it so you can understand it for yourself. Okay, so here we go. There we go. So right here, you can see at this moment in time, this is part of the research. Okay, now I have a plugin. It's called vidIQ. Okay, vidIQ, and I put it down there below so you can actually see it for yourself, and you can opt in. And it's in for 7 days. You get it free. Okay, a free trial, and you can cancel anytime if you don't like it. But here's a good thing about this: just click on the home page and start searching. Just start searching. And start searching. And chances are you've been searching about your YouTube channel. So you want to know some topics that you can choose. You can just scroll down and search and look right here. From 6 figures to business owner working in 9-to-5. This person got themselves over 595,000 views on that. And it's 100. This right here. When you see that, this is what vidIQ will do for you. It'll let you it'll help you, not cheat the system, but it will help you know what to actually promote when it comes to getting your title. And then you can actually use their thumbnail. See the thumbnail? So I lost my dream life. I lost my dream life. But if you click on it, you can see how. We'll actually stop that. You'll see right here how many they have subscribers there. And that's a good one. See, the subscribers that they have is 37,000. But the views are ridiculous. Okay, they went way and beyond. Okay, so this is how you can kind of know, and this is kind of a go-to and go-to tell when you're looking for something that's in red. That means it's actually doing, look, 12x, 30x more than it should have done. So whatever your topic is, you can search for this. But vidIQ is a plugin that will extend and attach to your, they even have a video with it, that would attach to your YouTube channel. And then you can kind of take these codes. Like say if I wanted to do a video right now next week, and I'm looking for something that's trying to teach you how to make yourself some money. Okay. This guy says right here how you can make yourself what? That was done a year ago, but still people are looking for it. I want something that's going a little bit over 25. And this is decent right here, like here, right here, 25. So it says, okay, but it's not the topic that I would want. Okay. This person is telling you how to sell websites and business. Now that actually works because I actually know how you can create yourself websites. But this will actually work and show you how to make money. Okay, so I could just go here because it's not really difficult understanding and you will watch it, but it's 21 minutes long. But just keep scrolling and keep scrolling. And you're looking for something that's in your niche that you deal with. You can even type it and look for it. Okay, we're right here. The best ways to make money on Facebook. Okay, it's simple and it's quick. You got yourself a 6x, 14,000 views. You can click on that. And then you can go to these channels and titles and you can go for them. Let me actually go back up here and choose this one. This was pretty decent. This one right here got himself 138 views. It was done 4 months ago. It's 67x more. So I would click on it.
What if
and I would actually mute it. Now you have a title. You take this title and you don't take their title exactly. You can take this title and you can drop it in ChatGPT and say, give me 5 different variations of this title right here, and it'll rewrite it for you. Okay, you can even add 2025 in there, and now you have that. And then you want to make sure your thumbnail. Okay, so what does this thumbnail look like? You look at that. So go back over here. You see the thumbnail. You can kind of have and done in Canva, and or you can have it done with on Fiverr.com. Somebody do it for you, and you can have the thumb look somewhat similar to this. You don't have to copy the person exactly. Okay, but now you have your title, you have your thumbnail, and this is always help with vidIQ. Okay, so I am an affiliate with them, because if I'm going to assist you and help you, I want to make sure that I'm not just wasting my time. So I want to make sure that they are having some type of, I'm assisting them in broadcasting what works for me. I want to see if they will give me a couple of dollars for doing that. But this helped me out big time. And I wasn't even on my big channel that I grew with. I never wanted to be an affiliate. I don't even think I even talked about vidIQ. I just was using it in the back end. Every time you load your videos, it'll help you with your thumbnails. It'll help you with your title. It'll help you find titles. It'll help you rewrite your script. It'll tell you if that's a bad title. If you skip the step that I'm teaching here, it'll teach you all of that. And this is the power of vidIQ. But you can get your thumbnail here. You can get your title here. You can even click on the video and watch it and get a hook for it. Or you can use ChatGPT to learn from there. But this is the actual method what people are using. Okay, I want to make sure you understood that. So it's not really difficult doing the steps of learning what you're supposed to do. I've already went through these 4 steps. You want to make sure you find your topic that people are searching for. You can use vidIQ to do that. Okay, or you can use ChatGPT. It's free. Hook your viewers within 30 seconds. That's important. So watch these videos kind of like a cheat code for you. It's don't reinvent the wheel. A lot of people are doing this. I did it. It's still the same. While you're and actually write your title that sparks people's interest. I showed you how to get these titles. They're not really difficult. Or you can use ChatGPT. Make a thumbnail that catches people's attention. Don't be lazy like I did back in the day. It matters now. People will pass you up if you don't take the time to do these. And now, like I said, take 2 hours out of the week to put all this together. You can outsource your video to Fiverr.com to have somebody do it for you. Probably cost you less than $15 to do. You can outsource your thumbnails, but you want to get them done. You can do your thumbnails in Canva, or you can edit your video in iMovie, or edit your video in CapCut. If you take my course, I show you how to do those things. It's not really difficult, but if you don't want to learn and do all that, outsource it. If your time is important and you don't have time for that, you can outsource it and have somebody do it for you for less than $25, $30 per video. It's worth it because it takes time out of your day and your week. That's things that's difficult for you. You can have it done yourself, but one time a week, consistency. Once a week, consistency, your channel will grow. I'm telling you, ask me how I know. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.